Unqualified Heroes! Here we go again, Season 3. Daniel Perez and Messi Morales! Yes, sir! Season 3. Can't believe we've been doing this 3 seasons.
Oh my God.
Being a podcaster does not exempt you from having bad hair days because it's just a bad hair day. But it's all good.
It is.
You don't know if you're watching on YouTube. So if you're not watching on YouTube, go watch on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and look at our bad hair days.
So it's like midweek, I don't feel like getting ready. I just wear a hoodie, It's cold. Well, for you it's freezing. Yeah, you're over there in Texas.
I'm dying, bro.
Yeah. Over here it's pretty chill. Florida weather,
You got that good Florida. Yeah. So Messi, it is 2020. How was the new year?
So far so good. It's only been 17 days since the new year started.
Oh my gosh.
So far it's been a straight line. Nothing really good, nothing really bad. It's just been regular days. I'm just hyped because on the end of the month, the beginning of next month, I'm getting married. I'll be moving out.
Yes, sir!
I won't be in this room no more. So all of this is like the last time you're going to see it because I am moving out of here.
Man cave.
Yeah, I have my little den almost ready to go. I got to get some shells from my Funko Pops and my decorations to make it all cool and cozy. And yeah, can't wait to start my new life.
Well, look, a straight line is better than a down line. And that means you can only go up. Well, I guess you can go down. But it looks like it's going to go up.
Hopefully only up.
Hopefully only up. Oh my gosh, 17 days in. I feel like these 17 days are lasting kind of long. we need to hurry up some time. I'm still in school right now. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to graduate. I'm tired of this. I got long days. I hate it. Waking up early.
Didn't you start like last
I know,
week?
but oh my gosh. I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, and then I gotta go to sleep at like 8:30. I'm not used to going to sleep at 8:30. I'm used to going to sleep at midnight. So it's hard. But 2024, it's been good. We got some great things planned. We got a season 3 of the podcast, your wedding, your honeymoon.
Yes, sir.
I'm moving. You're technically moving.
Well, I am moving. There's no technically. I am moving.
Yeah, but I can say you're like already somewhat moved, but you're not. You're like somewhat. Like you got your name in the contract. So you're somewhat moving. I'm moving. Let's see what else. Gonna be going on a cool vacation. So 2024.
A lot of new stuff for our goals as 23, 24-year-olds. Getting to 25 and 25.
I'm getting old.
Yeah.
I feel it on my back.
Yeah.
See, it's so funny. The gray hair is coming in.
There's like 50-year-olds like nowadays, like they look better than us.
Yep.
I don't understand. That is what it is.
They didn't have to deal with our issues. Our generation's issues.
Yeah. Lucky them.
But we got 2024, and it's not just good things for us. It's good things for movies. No strike. We got all that stuff figured out. So all those movies that got delayed last year, they're coming back. They're coming for 2024. We have like 20 million zillion sequels coming in 2024 for a variety of things. A couple Marvel projects. The big one being Deadpool. And some more DC news trickling in as James Gunn is now officially, his reign is like about to start. With Aquaman already coming out.
R.I.P.
Aquaman. But hey, Jason Momoa, probably Lobo, so not R.I.P. for Jason. And yeah, just a lot of news coming out. Echo just finished. What If just recently finished, and we're going to talk about it this in this episode. So,
Mm-hmm.
but before that, we got all sorts of news that has come out in film, Marvel, DC. So you take the floor. Where do you want to go in this
All
news
right.
world?
So we're gonna start from a galaxy far, far away. And we're gonna start with the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. What's going on with
Damn.
Mando?
Instead of a season 4, they're going with a movie. So Dave Filoni came out and said that I think it was a better direction to do it a movie instead of a TV show. Me personally, I think it's a smart idea because yes, we may like the content back to back every week, sitting down at 8 o'clock on whatever date they release. Because I think every year it's a different day for Star Wars to show. But just instead of showing filler episodes, just give us all the good content in a movie, and then possibly this movie leading to the big one that is gonna like Avengers type of deal with all the other ones.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cause who knew that we would see a Mando in the big screen?
On the big screen.
Little Grogu too with him. So that's pretty cool. We don't have any dates of when that's going to be, but if they're going into production in 24, I mean, kind of depends how early into production, but most likely we're going to see a 2025 movie release
Yeah.
date if everything goes well. Which there's a lot of big hitters coming in 2025. But something that's interesting is that it will be directed by Jon Favreau, and there's a variety of producers: Dave Filoni, Favreau himself, Kathleen Kennedy. Not sure who she is, but so we're gonna see this in the big screen. So my question to you is, what exactly do you think is this film gonna be about?
It's probably gonna be like so we gotta also think the last time we saw Mando and Grogu. They did the Thanos. They went to sit down at their house, they're done, they're retired, there's nothing to do. What else next? So it's gonna be an adventure type of thing, or a bounty that's specifically for them, or maybe more training for Grogu. Um, Honestly, it could be anything that they can whatever do because they have the whole galaxy to do whatever they want. But eventually, something has to tie in to the main plot, which is Thrawn.
Yeah.
So something during the movie that we don't know about until like halfway or almost to the end that has something to do with him, or I don't know what they're gonna do, or I have no idea because there's so many possibilities of how they can take this movie direction. But something has to tie into Thrawn.
Okay. So my two theories are either A, you got your own just like free nilly willy bounty hunter movie, and then at the end, cameo, I need your help to stop Thrawn. Or you got this movie, Bounty Hunter, he's doing all these things, all of a sudden pieces start coming together, and you're like, wait a second, this all connects somehow to Thrawn or Ahsoka. That's how you just put in your hair. So Thrawn or Ahsoka or something along for the next film. So it could just be a lead up instead of just like its own film and then you have a cameo. Would you rather have it be a lead up or just have like, or you could just like go anywhere and they can make it some sort of fun movie with just Mando and Grogu?
I mean, thinking like as a fan, I will like a follow like a build up to the next one, but
Hmm.
also okay, let me rephrase that. Being a fan of Star Wars in general, I would like it to be a build up, but being a fan of the show itself, Mandalorian, I would love like a good cop buddy thing type of thing, like
Yeah.
how Logan and Wolverine are doing. They're just hanging out, doing whatever they want.
Logan is
That's
Wolverine.
how Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah,
That's what I meant to say.
like a
Logan and
buddy cop
Wolverine.
movie.
Exactly. So like just him and Grogu hanging out, doing God knows what. Maybe he's doing more training as a Mandalorian, Grogu, like as a Mandalorian,
Yeah,
also as a Jedi. Because he's both now. He's a Jedi
yeah, he's
and
a
a
Mandalorian
Mandalorian.
Jedi.
Maybe he gets his lightsaber. We didn't see him get a
Mm,
lightsaber. Maybe he gets Yoda's lightsaber. Because I think Yoda at this point is dead. Yeah.
probably. Yeah, yeah, he's dead. He's long dead.
Yeah, he died on the second one or the third one. I don't remember. One of those two. 5 and 6. If you, that's what I meant. Not 1 and 2. I'm just going on yearly order. Calm down. But yeah, maybe he gets a lightsaber. He trains more. Maybe that's basically what the movie is. And there's some bad people coming around to start messing some stuff up, and then they gotta stop it. But I do hope it's mostly like back to back, no filler moments. Like, what is this? Like, get to the point. Like,
I think I want it to be a build up because right now everyone's still separated. We haven't seen anything, and it could potentially take if they're only going with one movie for like this grand finale type of thing, and let's just say you have 2 hours, average it out at 2 hours, then I don't know, it might not be enough time because Ahsoka's who knows where, Mando's chilling on the sunset, and we're missing someone else. Someone else is somewhere else. Boba Fett?
well, there's only 3 shows. Well, I don't think Andor is gonna count because it's
No, no, that's
after.
different.
Yeah, there's only 3 shows: Ahsoka, Mando, and Boba Fett.
Boba.
But I don't think Boba Fett will be like another show or movie. I think he'll just be part of it.
Okay, so then Ahsoka, Mando, and Ahsoka, her team, and Mando. Then I don't know. It's just like we got Avengers, and you kind of needed 2 films to have everything
Ex-
you needed because some of it was a team up, and then people were in different areas and stuff like that. So just having, I feel like if you don't have a build up now, it might be rushed. The movie might be rushed at the beginning.
I get it. But who said they're only doing 1 or 2 movies? Because who?
As of right now, it's only one.
No, it's 2. Because it's the Mandalorian one and the other one, the big one.
So you're saying this movie could secretly be the part 1?
Exactly. Of how many parts? Because originally, or the theories was like before season 3 ended, that season 4 was going to be a movie. That's one of the major theories until now that's confirmed. So like, what other possibilities of making another season a movie? You know?
Well, you did have other news about Ahsoka, didn't you?
Yeah. So Ahsoka was also announced that is in early development of season 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have
So
a movie for Mando and a season 2 for Ahsoka. We will
Ahsoka.
probably at the end of both, but could potentially see a similar scene.
We can see the point of view of Mando.
Yeah, and the point
And
of view
then,
of Ahsoka, but
of
it's like
yeah.
the same scene.
Yeah.
And then the movie is them
it
together.
starts right there.
That would be cool.
It picks up. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Hire us. You don't need ChatGPT. Just hire us. But do you think? I don't think it'll happen. But do you think at any point? I think with Grogu, he'll probably at some point, at least by the end of the big film, have a lightsaber. By the end of these next 2 films. But do you think he'll be able to speak?
Wasn't he trying to speak on the last season?
He's trying to, but
I'm pretty sure he will. At least like maybe like
I think
Dada,
the only thing he'll be
or-
able to say is something along the lines of like Dada, Din, or like something along like that's like he can
Like
only
baby
say like
talk.
2 words. Yeah.
Like baby talk. If he comes out saying full spoken sentences,
I
I'm
think
like, bruh.
I think the thing is if they do him speaking like full sentences, it might take out some of like the attractive factor that people have towards Grogu because they're like, "Oh, he's just a little thing." But
Yeah,
then if
and
he starts talking, then
they
it's
have to
like
make it cute.
then it's less cute because you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
they
he
have to make
talks."
it cute.
Ew.
They remember
It's like a toddler.
Grogu
It's like when a baby goes into a
exactly.
toddler. You're like, "Ew, it's a toddler."
Yeah, like go back in time. What are you doing? Yeah, they had to make it cute. They can't ruin his persona because one, he's a
He's the
huge
moneymaker. He's the
he's a
moneymaker.
huge moneymaker. Without Grogu being like part of it, I don't think the Mandalorian itself would have survived this long.
I don't think so either.
So like, I'm not saying Grogu is like the best part of the show, but like without him, I
It
don't
helped
think the
keep it
show
afloat. I think it
exactly
helped keep it afloat.
is because one is a baby Yoda.
It's a baby Yoda.
It's a baby Yoda. Like people are interested. As soon as I saw the little green hand with big ears, she's like baby Yoda on the screen. What is this? I personally thought this was a story of Yoda. I didn't think this is like after everything when the very first episodes dropped. I
Yeah.
thought it's like okay, this is how baby Yoda became Yoda. But no, this is a species of the same as Yoda.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have to make it cute. They can make it. What's up, bro? Like giving the whole
What's
sentences.
up, bro?
Like I
Exactly.
don't.
And then what type of voice do you even do for that? Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. The voice matters. You imagine like a deep ass voice. What's up, bro? Him so small.
That'd be
That'd be
pretty
funny.
funny. But going into a different direction is present time. We're going into Daredevil World, New York. And we got some big news for those Daredevil fans out there who were kind of upset at the original news that his buddies were not returning. We were like,
Yep.
man, what the heck is going on? Why is Foggy and Karen not there? Especially Foggy. How you have Murdoch and Nelson when no Nelson? So people
Exactly.
were pretty upset. But now, we just got recently reporting, as of a couple days ago,
Yep.
is they're coming back.
Yep.
I don't know
Deborah and
for how long, but I assume they'll be like mainstays of the show because they're main characters.
yeah, they were main characters in the original show. So like, I found it weird whenever they announced Daredevil Born Again, and the rumors were that they were not gonna be part of the show. Some rumors said that they were dead, and then like they're not that important to the thing. But on the original show, they were like part of the story of
Yeah.
Daredevil. Like there were episodes
all
that would
three of
focus on them. So like for them not to be in this kind of suck. But this could be like another thing to the recent news that they scrap everything and start it all over
Yeah.
again.
That they got new directors and
new everything.
showrunners and everything.
So, do you think they messed up so bad? Like the original direction that they had was so bad that they had to restart again? Because the last time we saw this was for Blade. They restarted everything
Yeah.
because it was so bad.
So this is the
that
second time
director-
they've done it.
I mean, like,
That we know of. This is the second time they've done it.
and I'm happy, but I'm like, what the heck? Like, why you keep hiring and letting people get so far and get our hopes up and then cancel the project to start over again, and then we gotta wait the whole process all over again. It's okay for one movie, but this is like another project that we gotta wait again for the whole, because writing a script, doing a show, editing a show, getting all this crap, it's not like a week thing. It's like a 3 to 6 months, probably even more project. So like, that's just shooting. and that's without like the after the
Post production.
post production and pre production and all that crap it takes time. So
I
the
think
good
it
news, they're
definitely
back.
had to, I definitely think it had to do with that. I think once the new people came in, either they already wanted them to begin with,
Yeah,
or they're like, so this is what the people want.
yeah.
Let's
So
do something with what the people want.
either you feel peer pressure to add them, or you were smart enough to add them.
Yeah. But hey,
So
I'm excited. And we've already seen Kingpin. You know, that's a tease for whenever we talk about Echo, but we've already seen Kingpin back and Daredevil. I guess we technically saw both of them. So we'll see more. As of right now, I don't think Daredevil's delayed. It's still on track for the 2025 spring. Pretty sure it was. Or 2026 spring. Pretty sure it's 25. So don't think there's any delays there for now. That's good. Maybe they were just so far away from when they were scheduling to release it that whenever they had to redo everything, it didn't affect anything. I guess it all depends.
probably.
I'm not 100% sure. But um Messi, do you want to go into the DC world or the Last of Us world? Go into the
Let's
Last
keep
of Us world.
no. Let's keep it on the heroes,
All
and
right,
then
we'll
we'll
go
go to
heroes. We'll stay
okay.
heroes.
Let's say heroes. Supergirl
Supergirl.
on the James Gunn universe is getting screen testing with three swords like this with the three. One of the three was Superman. So
Pretty accurate.
pretty accurate, yeah. So I know one of them is one of the girls from House of Dragons, Millie Alcock. I think that's her
Millie
name.
Alcock.
I know one of them is the voice actress of Supergirl
Meg
from
Donnelly.
one of the anime shows, and I forgot the name of the third one.
Meg Donnelly, she was voicing Supergirl for Legion of Superheroes and Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths.
There you go.
And then we got Amelia Jones as the third person in the running who starred in Oscar winner Coda. So I guess if you've seen it, it's on Apple TV and Netflix series Lock and Key. I don't have Apple TV. Sorry, I'm broke, but
it's okay, bro. I don't have it.
I haven't
either.
seen it, and I don't think I've seen Lock and Key either. I had to double check that.
I seen the first season. And
Isn't that a Marvel show? Like a Marvel comic?
Nothing. No, it's nothing related to Marvel.
I'm pretty sure there was some. I thought there was something related
there's
to
seven keys. There's 7 doors, and each door has like a superpower type of thing. So one of them you can go to the undead world. One can go travel to anywhere you want.
Is it good? Have you seen it?
I've seen the first season. That's it.
Was it good?
It was alright.
Okay.
I didn't see
because what you sounded kind of seemed cool. What you were saying kind of seemed cool.
It was interesting. There's a kid.
Is she the main girl?
In there.
Because I see pictures of like the three people.
Yeah, there's siblings. There's 3 siblings. There's a kid and then 2 younger.
Okay, so she's the main girl.
Yeah,
like this one of the girl sibling.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, she looks different here because she's not blonde.
Yeah.
Amelia Jones. Was it Jones? Yeah, Amelia Jones. Okay. Oh, never mind. I got her and Meg Donnelly confused. I was like, wait, why does she not look blonde? Okay, yeah. So these are your 3 people. Messi, who do you want? What are your thoughts?
Okay. So if I were to pick out of the 3 with just looks and comic book accuracy to the counterpart, because again, that's what James Gunn is doing. I'm just going with what would James Gunn do on top of the scenario.
What would Gunn do?
Yes. I will pick, what is the third girl? Meg Donnelly.
Meg Donnelly.
The voice actress for the Supergirl, right? That's her?
Yes.
Okay, her. Because she's Supergirl. She literally looks like Supergirl. And for the picture that they have online, she has long hair, blonde. She has the cheekbones. Like, she looks like Supergirl,
Yep.
and she voice acts Supergirl. So whenever the street testing goes, she can just go back to how she did all voice acting and then act it out in person. So, like, nothing against the other two, but I think Meg will be the perfect choice for Supergirl.
Yeah. I'm looking it up right now, and so Amelia Jones is damn. Amelia Jones was younger than she looked. I thought she was a little on the older. Amelia Jones is 21. Um, Millie Alcock is
She's young
20,
too.
23, and then Meg Donnelly is also 23. So they're all very young. Obviously,
Yeah.
fitting into the narrative. James Gunn, young cast.
Yep.
David Cornsweet. Actually, David Cornsweet's pretty like he's not old, but like he's much older than these these people. David Cornsweet's 30. Okay, never mind. I thought he was in the high 30s.
No, well,
Eh,
you got
not that
you can also think about it like this. So when Krypton, their planet, that's what it's called, right?
Oh, you're right. They're different ages.
Exactly. So whenever they travel back to Earth, her pod gets like whatever, and then Superman, all that time, and then when she actually landed, she didn't age.
Yeah.
So, like,
So
it
this
makes
once
sense.
again fits into the narrative of James Gunn wanting
Exactly.
everything
So,
comic accurate. And so I would have to agree with you. Meg Donnelly seems like the best choice. She literally, if you look at a picture of her, you're like, yep, that's Supergirl.
that is Supergirl.
I mean, I don't know if that's racist or not, but
It's
but,
not racist.
but
It's
I
not.
mean,
It's just, how is that racist? You
because
made
what if
it. Yes, that's
because what
you're-
if someone's like, oh, why does Supergirl have to be white and blonde? I don't know.
that's comic book accurate. Okay, if
If
you're
you're
fighting
okay,
us,
if you're referring to
fight the
comic book
rotor.
accurate, if you're referring to comic
Fight the
book
writers.
accurate,
Fight the
then
writers.
yeah, fight
Fight
the
the
writers,
writers.
not
Don't
us.
fight us.
Sorry.
Because it's not, I didn't write the comic book. I'm just following what the comic book says. Okay? So if the comic book says it's a freaking tall white chick with blonde hair with bone structure like it can break someone else's jaw, it's her. It's
That's
literally
pretty
her.
funny.
It's Meg Donnelly. She can literally be Supergirl.
Yep. I literally looked up Supergirl comic, and the first picture that comes up, it literally looks like Meg Donnelly if you just made her animated. It's kind of funny.
Bro.
She's basically Supergirl, like you said, for the exact for another reason. She voiced Supergirl. She has the passion for it, or at least she had an interest in it. She clearly still has an interest in it if she's still doing these
In the
test
run for
screenings. So it's an easy choice. Nothing against Millie Alcock, but we think that she could potentially fit into a better role. Messi, I don't remember what that role was, but you
Gwen
said
Stacy.
oh yeah, Gwen Stacy, completely different universe, but you want her as Gwen Stacy. I would still rather have the same voice actor as Gwen Stacy, Haley Steinfeld, but
Yeah. And it's a forced stretch. As whenever they started doing like the live action theories and rumors for Across the Spider Verse type of thing, she was one of them. And then they put her on a AI suit and everything, and she looked pretty cool. But I don't think that will happen. If they do live action, I think they will do the counterpart of the voice actors to live action, which I will actually like because I want to see Jake Johnson as a Spider-Man.
that'd be pretty
I
cool.
would love to see Jake Johnson as Peter B. Parker on the big screen. Not just voice, the whole suit, everything. I want to see Nick Miller as Spider-Man.
Yep. All I hear is Nick Miller now because I never
Yeah.
watched New Girl until after I already saw the movie. So then I rewatched Spider Verse when it came out on Netflix, and I was like, "That's Nick."
And he literally acts like this lacy Spider-Man. Perfect, Nick Miller,
Nick Miller.
lacy character. I
But
love.
if we were talking about another DC character, is James Gunn actually has talked about it. He is talking about Margot Robbie, the one and only, the woman of 2023. I think she was the most searched woman of 2020, or most searched actress, or just it could be even women in general. Nah, Taylor Swift was probably the most searched, but I remember she was up there for 2023. And James Gunn talked about her because people are wondering: is she coming back? Is she gonna be? Is she gonna be Harley Quinn? Is she gonna be in DC in general because of the whole reboot? Well, this is the words from the Lion himself, James Gunn. He said, "I'd love to work with her again as Harley or someone else. There are no plans at this time for anyone else to play Harley, other than in Joker 2." So, I mean, look, if we just take the first part of the quote and it says, "I love to work with her again as Harley," and we take the second quote and says, "There's no one else in about to play Harley," look, 2 plus 2 equals 4. You might as well just keep her as Harley. It makes sense.
It makes sense. It does make sense. But the thing is, it's a tricky subject. Because you can also argue, if you're keeping Harley Quinn, why can't you keep Henry Cavill? Because they're in the same universe. They're from the DCEU universe. And yes, he directed the movie for a DCEU project or universe or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Well, he is keeping Peacemaker.
Exactly. He's also keeping Peacemaker because he directed it and he's keeping everybody from the show again. So, like, why couldn't they keep Henry Cavill as Elseworld and also do his own thing? You
Because they
know?
didn't want to do Elseworld. I don't know.
I don't know. But if they do continue the story with Harley Quinn as Margot Robbie, it's probably going to be Elseworld. I don't think it will be his
Nah,
main.
she's main universe Harley.
And that makes no sense.
In every universe, she's Harley. There is no universe where she's not Harley. Because it's the perfect role for her. So in every universe, she's Harley.
Okay. If.
We've already seen her do it so good.
I know. Listen. What if she comes back as another character? Right? What character she'll come back?
She could play any character. She's a freaking stud actress. Pick any character, and Harley could be it. But not Harley. Margot Robbie could be it. But the thing is, we've already seen her as Harley. We've already seen her as Harley, and if we see someone else as Harley, you can't live up to the most beautiful girl. Never mind. The two Margot Robbie, the most talented girl. I meant the most talented girl in Hollywood at this for 2023, and one of the most talented people.
Yeah,
she does so good. She does so good at it.
That's true. I'm not denying the fact that she did awesome.
I just don't think there's any other role for her. And I honestly, if I had to put money on it, I think she is gonna come back as Harley.
Oh, I have no doubt whatsoever that she will come back as Harley Quinn. But the question is, if she comes back, is she gonna be part of his universe?
I think so.
Or is she gonna be Elseworld?
I don't think he's doing Elseworlds.
Question. Okay.
Because then it's gonna ask too many questions.
No. What question?
Yes.
There's a Batman.
It's gonna ask questions.
There's a Batman. There's a Batman movie. There's a Joker movie with Harley Quinn in it. And also there's Peacemaker. There's 3 projects Elseworld that he's not touching.
Batman is not in the same universe.
Exactly. Elseworld. Joker. Elseworld. Another universe.
Yeah, but then
Peacemaker.
But then it's not in the same universe, but it's in the same galaxy. And they don't want it in the same galaxy. They wanted its own thing.
It's not the same galaxy. What are you talking? This is not Mario Galaxy. This is no galaxy type of thing. This is the universe. Universe, that means galaxy.
Look, Elseworlds means it could still be connected. They don't want any potential connection.
Okay, that's fine. They don't have to connect. They don't have to open a freaking portal. Oh, let's go to freaking
You're not
Phillips
bringing back.
universe.
You're not bringing back Margot Robbie to not be in the main universe. That's
She
a waste.
can be
It's
part.
a waste of talent.
What are you trying to say? That okay? Are you
I'm
trying
saying.
to?
I'm saying you could. If you're gonna put in
Are you-
Elseworlds, put a random chicken as freaking Harley.
Okay, so are you trying to say that because his Elseworld is less important than his main story? Because for what I remember, the Batman was a pretty big hit, and Todd Phillips is coming back again to the sequel.
But that's not his universe. It's not his
It's
stuff.
not his exactly, but it's still Elseworld who people who are waiting and expecting this movie to do great.
But but it's not building up towards monsters and
universe.
whatever monsters and whatever
that doesn't
universe.
matter. Okay,
so you're wasting time. It's not as important.
Back.
I'm telling you right now, it's not as important. The Batman movie is not as important as Superman Legacy.
I think it is.
It's not.
Let me tell you why I think it is. Because a lot of people have no hope whatsoever that James Gunn is gonna save the universe. You know what is? Batman #2. You know what is? Joker 2. Those projects who made money.
Exactly. They have no hope for James Gunn's main universe, which is exactly why you need to have Margot Robbie as Harley in the main universe, because you need to make sure that universe succeeds.
You don't. Because in the movies that she has been by herself, because Birds of Prey, people liked it, but did it do good on numbers?
No.
Exactly. Movie by herself. The first Suicide Squad. Did it do good?
No.
Exactly. Kind of. No, it did not. The first one did not do good. The second one with the Suicide Squad did better.
Yeah.
But yet again, didn't save it. And who was on those movies? Margot Robbie.
Yeah, but that was
nothing.
Without Gunn. That was without Gunn.
It's not enough.
You got Gunn now. Okay, you got Gunn now.
Gunn directed one of them.
And it ended up being good.
Okay, but did it save it? No.
But it ended up being good.
My point is that she is not that big of a person to save a universe, even if James Gunn is in charge.
I don't think her alone will save the universe, but I think she is a key component to the universe being saved.
No, I don't think. I think if she comes back, she'll be Elseworld, just like with Peacemaker, and keep it on that universe with the Suicide Squad on that side. I don't think she will be bring up to the. Because if you want to speak comic book, she's actually not a comic book character. She was actually created for TV. So like her first appearance,
and she did so good that she ended up being made for movies. That's how good she was.
Again, I'm not saying that. I never said she's not good. I'm just saying that she's not that big of a character to save.
She might be now. This is post Barbie.
Okay, I think okay, I just saw a post that she's taking a break of acting. So
if she can take a break, the next time you'll probably see Harley Quinn is in freaking 2026, 2027. That's 2-3 years. You can take a break.
I don't think she's enough to save the James Gunn universe. Because there's so little hope. People are already hurt.
Think about Tom Holland. He became Spider-Man. One movie of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, everything else blew up after that. Any other project he was in, people wanted to see it. He was a headliner. Yeah.
Not because of Tom Holland.
Yes, because of Tom Holland.
No, not because of Tom Holland.
People were putting Tom Holland in movies like in random ass movies like crazy because Tom Holland drew the audience.
Name one movie that did good.
I don't know at the top of my head. Uncharted.
Uncharted didn't suck, but it didn't do budgetly, money wise, it didn't do great.
I'm gonna see how much it made.
It made 130, 40
Okay,
back.
it cost $90 million. Never mind. It cost $120 million.
Yeah, 120.
And let me see box office. It made 407, so it made its money.
It made its money, but did it made enough to make a sequel?
Maybe.
If it did,
It came out in 2022. We don't know. It's only been a year and a half. Almost 2 years.
Exactly.
February 22.
Exactly. That's right there.
Look, you know how many sequels are coming out? I bet you there's Uncharted. No, it's not. But let me look at this right now.
One of them.
Uncharted 2 movie. 6 days ago, Uncharted 2 has yet to be officially confirmed by Sony, but Mark Wahlberg has recently offered a promising update. 6 days ago.
Okay, an actor cannot promise squat.
An actor is still.
They can't promise squat.
He's the main person.
An actor is just an actor, bro. Unless they have producer rights, they're nothing. They're just actors. They just go to the job, read some lines on a script, act their heart out, and they go home. Exactly.
The point is, Margot Robbie could be safer. Also, I just want to backtrack on a previous topic that we talked about because I forgot to mention this one thing. Sasha Callie as Supergirl. Why not keep her? A, and 2, would she be a better choice than either of these 3? Well, we don't know that, but do you think she would be a better choice?
When we did the episode of The Flash, I stated that she was my crush, my new crush. She did awesome. She was one of the good things that came out of the Flash movie. Also with Michael Keaton as Batman. I will personally love her to come back. Out of the 3, I will prefer her. But because of the James Gunn thing, they're going with the more comic book accurate. I think they're just gonna keep to the blonde girl and keep it like that. And I think one of the main reasons they pick her because she has some resemblance to Henry Cavill, Superman, physically wise.
She's also a little older. She's 28, even though she looks young. So yeah, she can get away with it. And she's freaking beautiful, but she is also a little taller. I was looking at the Supergirl, all the 3 people that were rumored to be in the test screening. They're 5'3", 5'4". She's 5'7".
Not that tall, but compared to the other ones, I guess.
Compared to the other ones,
she's average height. She's our height. Well, you're the other.
Okay, she's taller than me, but so what? I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not. So the point is, okay, I think
that awkward silence. I was waiting for that joke.
I don't know how these girls would act as Supergirl. We haven't seen it, but we know Sasha has already done good in the role. So they always say, why, change something if it's not broken? Why change something if it's not broken? So I think Sasha could potentially do better than these 3. But like you were saying, they're going for comic book accurate, probably younger, even though she looks pretty young, blonde, whatever it is. Just interesting to point out. It sucks though. It sucks though because she just got the role and she was so happy for it, and she had to be in the Flash. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing. That she, even though she's part of another universe, it still sucks that she's not gonna continuing unless they visit her universe.
I don't think they'll do that. At least not this soon. It would be too soon.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Because the whole point of the Flash movie, he didn't do a Flash point. He didn't go back in time. Yeah. Well, he did. He went back in time, but not on his own universe. He went back in time on another universe. So I don't know. Plus,
Really
she died,
interesting.
so
Yeah.
she,
Multiple
yeah,
times.
multiple times.
All right. Going into another universe, you want to talk about that? Because you are
Okay.
a little bit more knowledgeable about these characters than I am.
Yes, sir. Okay. So recently it was announced that we have two major roles filled for two major characters on the Last of Us universe. One of them is Dina, the love interest of forget her name. I'm so bad with names. The
The
main
love interest
girl,
of Ellie.
Ellie. I was gonna say Allie, but it's like, wait, no, that's not Allie. Ellie, the love interest of Ellie on the game. And the other one is one of the most hated characters on game universe, which is
Mm-hmm.
one of them, which is Dina, the actress who will be playing her, is the Dora. Um, that's the person. Isabella Merced. She will be the actress for Dina. And for Abby is Caitlin Denver. I am not familiar with Caitlin. I know you are. I think we were talking about it, that you were mentioning some show that she has been. But with the other one, with Abby, not Abby, with Dina, again, she's been on Dora, The Father of the Bride. There's a bunch of stuff that she has been. I can just think about it on top of my head, but I'm pretty sure you have it up if you can
Yeah.
do that part.
Isabel Merced. I mean, she's in Madam Web.
Oh yeah, she's in the movie Madam Web. So she's
Instant Family. Sweet Girl with Jason Momoa. Transformers: The Last Night in 2017, and Sicario Day 2018. And it says on here, I don't know if this is accurate. Maybe there was a headline that we talked about earlier. Oh, yeah. I remember. She's Hot Girl in Superman Legacy.
Hot Girl.
Yep. She's playing Hot Girl.
Interesting. Look at that. Another news of the superhero stuff.
I mean, this is old news. We talked about this. This was in July, but
I don't remember
but
that.
I didn't remember until I saw it saying Superman Legacy in her movie bio, and I was like, what? Yeah, and she's Hot Girl, so she's very up and coming, and
Yep, she's super young too.
very young. She is. Let's see,
She's
22.
early 20s.
So I
Yeah,
guess all these, once again, James Gunn, young people.
yeah. And then Caitlin Denvers, again, she's playing Abby. F that B. But
So Caitlin
um,
Dever, I don't know much about Dina or Abby as the characters. I only know about Last of Us 1. But I can speak to the actress herself. I only know her from one project, and that is a sitcom called The Last Man Standing with Buzz Lightyear. And
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. She's in a couple other things, but I've never heard of them. And I don't think those are big movies, except Ticket to Paradise. That was kind of a big movie. George Clooney, Julia Roberts, some other big people. That was a movie that came out last year. Or, well, it's 24. So 20 came out in 2022. But she was a pretty good actress. I kind of know her as this like little innocent daughter of Tim Allen. She wasn't like a troublemaker in the show or anything. So she's like literally the most innocent person ever. So her playing Abby, who I've heard is hated, is going to be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I don't. I can't speak to Abby or Dina. I think you already said Dina is Ellie's love interest, but do either of these characters play like an important role, or are these more like background
No,
characters, or are
no.
these
They're important. They're main story characters.
these are main story characters? Okay.
These are main story characters. Yeah. Okay. So I know for sure that you have not played the second game. I started, I have not finished it, so I don't know what really happens on the end that well. I know what happens. I know she didn't pull the trigger. If you know what I mean, you don't know what I mean because you don't know what I'm talking about. Because you know we haven't played the game. But one of the most reasons that Abby is one of the most hated characters. And spoiler alerts for The Last of Us. If you don't want to be spoiled, skip this part. Yeah. So Abby is in the hunt to kill Pedro Pascal, because on the first season, on the very end, Pedro Pascal goes on this rampage killing spree because Ellie is the cure to save humanity type of thing, but in order to take her medicine or like her blood, whatever, they have to kill her. That they have to pull it out, whatever. He didn't like that, so he killed everybody. And the surgeon, the doctor, the main doctor, is the father of, you guessed it, Abby. And if you remember right, that he died really bad. He got shot in the face. Whatever weapon you use in the game, I used a flamethrower, so I burned him.
You could use multiple weapons.
Yeah, there's a bunch of weapons on the game.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, but on the show, he got shot. Yeah, so forward years later, Abby finally gets her revenge, and she kills Joel, which I'm not ready to see in live action. I do not want to see that scene at all.
It's gonna be dark.
Live action. It's gonna be super dark. I'm not. Woo, I can't, bro. See, oh my god, I cannot. I'm gonna cry.
It's gonna be dark.
It's
Yeah, it's gonna be a sad scene. I'm not ready for that. Just not ready. When does The Last of Us season 2 come out?
I have no idea. I don't think they have announced.
I don't think they even mentioned it.
I don't think they have started
because didn't they have to delay? So okay, I just looked it up. It says, yikes. So it says, according to HBO chief Casey Bloys, the network isn't realistically eyeing a release for season 2 until 2025. So potentially next year, like everything else, it seems to be, or maybe 2026.
Yeah, I mean, if they follow the same rules as House of Dragons, which is 2 years, maybe.
Is House of Dragons 2025 too?
No, this year.
Oh, okay. I was like, dude,
it
everything's
came out
in 25.
Came out 2022.
Okay.
And then 2024.
I
can't wait for House of Dragons. Oh my god, House of Dragons is gonna be so freaking good. I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
I can't wait. I love the show.
Going into staying in the TV realm. Before we get into Echo, since that's like kind of our main thing, even though it's literally going to be like the thing we talk about the
5
least.
seconds.
We were like, so this is our Echo review, and yeah, that's it. Nah, I'm gonna go into what if. What if when we last talked, What If had only released about 2 episodes, I believe.
Yep.
And now all 9 episodes are out. I just want to know overall thoughts, favorite episode, like it better than season 1. Like what? Where's your headspace at?
Okay, so I feel like this season had better episodes than the first one, but the story overall, like how everything was combined into one at the end, I feel like it was done better than the second season. There's like 1 or 2 episodes on the first season that are like I can watch the episode multiple again. But in the second season, there's multiple ones that like, okay, I can see this, and this, and this, and like I still see it again and again and again. But I think it was great. I didn't really like the last 2 episodes. I know you loved the 16 something whatever episode.
1602.
The 1602, yeah. I didn't like the last episode. I didn't like that they brought Doctor Strange to be the bad guy again, like trying to like re-save his universe. Like they did it on the first season, but like he got redeemed, but then he fell again to that temptation.
Yeah.
I really didn't like. I felt it was kind of lazy, you know. Like they could have done so much or something even better
Hmm.
than Vision, like Ultron Vision type of thing, but they went back to it. So like I felt like it was like a little bit kind of lazy to like becoming with something better. But my favorite episode, I don't see I can just pick one because there's so many good ones. So like I like the first two. I like the one with Nebula comes like part of the
The
Nova
very
Corps.
first one,
The
Nebula
very first
becomes
one.
Nova Corps.
I like the Avengers on the 80s. The second one when they go against Ego. Um
I'm
I
gonna
also like
recap
the
all
Ten
the
Rings.
episodes real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
So we got Nebula joining Nova Corps,
Cool,
then
cool, cool,
Peter
cool.
Quill attacking the 1988
Yep.
Avengers, Happy Hogan saving Christmas,
That's
Iron
funny. I
Man
love that. That's
crashing
funny.
into the Grandmaster,
Yep.
Captain Carter and Black Widow fighting the Hydra Stomper.
Yep.
We got the Kohori episode. I'll talk about that
Yep.
in a second. Then we got Hela finding the Ten Rings, the Avengers in 1602, and then Supreme Strange intervening.
Yeah. Okay. So I did like a lot of them. Um the first one. I like the first one, the Nebula. I like the 1980 Avengers. I like the oh my god, what's a Die Hard Hulk thing mixture like Happy Hogan as freaking Die Hard. That was like a good mixture of both.
Yeah.
Um uh the the Hydra Stomper episode, which was like a mixture of Black Widow and Winter Soldier type of thing. That was a good episode. Um, but the one that I can say like, dang, I would love to watch it again, and I can see it multiple times. Is Ten Rings,
Mm.
and it's just not because of the story. The story is very similar to the Thor first one. It's because of the animation fighting on the end with the Ten Rings, Hela with her airbending, and and Odin, all three fighting and like all that like explosion and like colors and animation and all that. It was very 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 pleasing to the eye to watch
Yeah.
that. So like it was really well done. So I think that was my favorite one of all of them.
Okay. I can respect that. Yeah, I do think I would have to echo along with what you said that season 2 has better episodes. I actually enjoyed watching these. With season 1, I was like, do I have to
Yeah.
watch it? And to be honest, fun fact, I still have not seen the episode of season 1 where Thor was an only child. It
It's like
just I heard
those episodes
that it sucked
like
so
that.
bad, so then I just didn't watch it.
Yeah, like those episodes like that like didn't do anything for nothing.
Yeah. So season 2, I think they learned from their mistakes of season 1, seeing what worked and what didn't work, and they incorporated more stuff. This finale, honestly, yeah, you're right. It wasn't as good as season 1's finale. Season 1 with Ultron and Killmonger getting the Infinity Stones was insane. And we got some pretty good episodes out of that. But it's kind of interesting to see how Doctor Strange was really only in the last episode, seeing how he was like such a big part of the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thought he was going to be in more of an important role, which I guess with him being the villain, they didn't want to tease. They didn't want to show that till the end. So
Yeah,
I guess, but I love the Hella 10 Rings episode. It's one of my top 2 favorites. It's just so good. It's like a redemption arc. It's like a fast forwarded version of Loki's redemption arc where she's all bad and then all of a sudden, boom, she goes complete opposite side and she's super good. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see. And dude, the 10 rings are just really visually like appealing.
yeah,
There's something about like seeing the 10 and then they like lock up. I don't know.
yeah.
There's something about the 10 that's like very visually appealing. So, and it was visually appealing in the movie too. In
I remember
Shang-Chi.
when you saw the episode, you texted me right away and you said, "I want to watch Shang-Chi again just
Yep.
because of the rings.
And I sure did. It was freaking great. I was like, man, I missed the 10 rings. And it's just cool. So Shang-Chi 2, I can't wait for that. Can't wait for more. I want to see more 10 rings action. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that's the thing for. I know this is like nothing to do with what we're talking about, but Shang-Chi sequel has not been announced or talked about by no one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. As I think it's been long overdue. Where the heck is this guy at? Like,
All we
where's
know
he
is
coming
who's
back?
directing it. That's it.
That's it. Which is Daniel, right? Daniel
Daniel.
something.
Yeah, Daniel Craig. Who was supposed to do Secret War or not Secret Wars. Kane Dynasty, but I don't think he's doing it anymore. Maybe not. I could be mixing it with something else. Point is, he's doing Shang-Chi 2, hopefully. But if I had to pick one favorite episode, I'm gonna be different from you. I'm gonna pick the Avengers assembling in 1602
Yeah, I know,
because it
you like
had
that one.
all the Avengers. It was cool. You had Thor, you had Captain America, you had literally everybody you could think of was there. You had Scarlet
Yeah,
Witch,
yeah.
and
Of course, you like that episode. Of course, your baby
the
mama.
point is,
You heard her voice through your body. You're like, eh, eh. You got chills everywhere.
I mean,
Move on.
anyways, so what if season 2? Okay, I got a question for you. You said season 2 had better episodes, one better finale. Your favorite episode was the 10 rings. Out of both seasons, what was your favorite episode?
Doctor Strange, episode 4.
It's not the best one.
It is the best
It's not
one.
even the best one within its own season.
It is the best one.
It's not even the best one within its own season. Literally,
It
the zombies episode is
is.
better.
No, it's not.
Literally, the Ultron fighting the Avengers was better.
No, it's not. The reason why I like it so much is because it's a heartbreak story. Like you don't really see, you don't like the whole
The
MCU.
zombies is a heartbreak story. They turned into zombies.
No, but it's fine. That's like a different type of like thing. Like from the whole MCU, we really haven't seen pain like this. Of course, we've seen like friends dying, family members
Wanda
doing
and
this
Thor.
and all that stuff.
Wanda and Thor?
I know that's what I'm saying. Like family members passing away, like it's a different type of pain because he literally destroyed a whole galaxy. He destroyed everything. At least Thor and Wanda can still continue their life. They can get over it eventually. But this Doctor Strange can't. He's stuck with his mistake for the rest of his life until
Well, he tried to fix it. That's what season 2 was about. He tried to fix his mistake.
No, because he went back to it. He can't fix it. The Watcher told him you can't fix it. You can't reverse. He can't reverse it because her death was a death necessary for him to be where he was. That's why every time on the episode he went back in time, back in time, back in time, back in time, and then it will lead to the point that she dies and then he becomes Doctor Strange. What was your term for it? Is it like absolute point, like point of release, something like that?
Absolute point was the word.
Yeah. So like her death was an absolute point in order for her stuff to move forward. So even though he was doing all this magic crap, she was not gonna come back. It was gonna go back to the same thing. So them bringing that back kind of defeat the purpose, or just like it ruins the last episode. Like they could have done so many things. Because every time Doctor Strange showed up on the second season, I thought he was recruiting people to his new
For something
team.
bigger.
Exactly. But it wasn't. It was just, okay, I'm trapping you and then I'm killing you for my game. But Doctor Strange, that episode was well done. Really good episode.
Okay. I will say I still liked other episodes better. But I can see your point. I can see
Whatever.
your point. I can see your point.
Whatever.
It was a good episode. I like that
It
episode.
was
But I think I liked
it
other
was great.
episodes better. But it's fine.
It
All right.
was
Going into
an
our last
awesome
thing.
episode.
Our last thing. Echo. Echo, 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 echo. Too bad she can't hear it. Echo, echo, echo. Anyways, I'm canceled. So, ignoring the fact that I just got canceled, we're gonna talk about Echo, the show. All right. Review.
What, 7 out of 1 out of 10?
1 out of 10.
I, after talking about it last time and bringing up some points, I'm between 6.5 and 7.
Oh, you got to pick one.
Can I just like pick 6.7?
6.7?
Oh my
No.
god, that's like between them two. I'll, you know what? I found more good than bad. There was
Okay.
obviously more. There's some bad things on the show. It's not perfect because if it was perfect, it would have like blown people out of the water. It wasn't. But yeah, so I just 7.
Okay. I'm giving you 6.5. I was between 6 and 6.5. A little lower than you, but I'm feeling nice today, so I give it a 6.5. After I just said something mean, so I had to boost it up a little bit. All right. Are we talking about bad or good first?
Good. Let's go with the good
Okay.
first, and then
Okay.
we'll bring it down.
Good stuff. Talk about what was you had a higher rating than me, so you got more goods than me. What goods were you finding in this show?
Okay. First, I do love the backstory of Maya. This is, I think, the third character that goes to another culture. We've seen it with Black Panther. We've seen it with Shang-Chi. Now we're seeing it with Maya. Um, with all the Native American backstory, how everything became to now, her Oklahoma family, how everything worked over there. I love all that. I love the relationship that she had with almost every person in the city. She, even though she was gone for 20 years, it felt like she never left because everybody that was there was still connected with her in some level. The hand-to-hand combat, I feel like that we haven't really seen too much of that. Even like for even though for superhero movies, we mostly seen like superpowers and stuff like that. But like hand to hand combat, like street fighting, we really haven't seen that for a while. So it was good to get to see it, and this, especially the Daredevil fight, was really well done. Um, Camping himself, menacing villain. Every time he was on the screen, you can like when everything he spoke on, you like pay attention. Like you have to pay attention. Like he's like
Yeah, he got your
authority.
attention.
Yeah. Maya herself, she killed the role. Even from like the Hawkeye, I knew I always liked the character. I just didn't believe in the show. Like I was like, why do we need a show about it?
Yeah.
But the other shows here, she did good. She was one of the best keys on the show. I did like a lot that there were the sign language, the ASL. That was a lot of it. Like if now I want to learn.
They had to learn. I mean, I don't know if they could just cast it a lot of people who already knew it, but
They have to learn.
I,
If you didn't know, you
I
have
feel
to
like
learn.
some of them had to learn.
Yeah.
Except Kingpin. Kingpin was like, screw that.
Yeah, I'll hire someone. He's that rich. He's that rich. He's like, I don't need it. The TVMA, I don't think it was that necessary, but it was a little bit more gory-ish for some parts, comparing it to the
I
other
got my
one.
own
So
thoughts on that.
yeah, that's
But
a bad.
we're staying on the
That's a,
positives. We're staying on the
yeah.
positives.
So there was some little bit gory. There was some blood. There was some more shots. Like you can actually see someone getting shot in the face. Um, for like a brief second. You don't see like the aftermath. You don't see like blood just splatting,
Yeah.
stuff like that. What else is good? What else is good? I think that's it. I don't know if I'm missing something. You're probably gonna say something that I'm
So
probably missing.
you mentioned like the fighting style, right?
Yeah.
Fighting style, we haven't really seen that since Shang-Chi and Winter Soldier. I think something else that was good. Um, Honestly, you really hit the bright spots was the culture. I think the
Mm-hmm.
culture was very highlighted, and not just the culture, but the tie-in to the culture. Even though we kind of, it's both a positive and a negative. But speaking on the positive side of it, it was cool how we almost every episode started with like a flashback of something of a previous generation, some
Mm-hmm.
girl doing something, and then it kind of all tied together. You had the mockingjay or whatever bird was on the tree. Um, there was like a symbol of things, and we progressed after we learned about that bird. We saw it more whenever there was like a bad guy present or something like that um, in the show. I thought it was cool. So there was a lot of tie-ins, and it kind of like kept everything fluid. So I don't think that like it was jumping around everywhere. I thought that was pretty beneficial. Uh
Well,
yeah.
it had
I
a
mean,
good
honestly, you
pacing.
hit. Yeah, it had good pacing. Even
I
though
didn't feel
the
rushed or
sixth
anything like that.
episode, it was like, but it had good pacing. And yeah, I mean, those are the positives. There's
All right.
not a lot, but I think they are important positives when it comes to coming to making a review of the show. Like it might, like we might have more negatives, but those negatives, some of those negatives are more minor than the
Yeah, it's
positives that we
just
have.
I feel like our negative things are just like little things that we're making it bigger than it looks.
Yeah,
So there's I think the good outweighs bad. So let's think about it like that. You
yeah.
want to go first, or
But
you want me to go
okay, I
first?
gotta go first. I got a couple rants in me, but I'll try to keep it as minimal as possible. Rant number one. Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, if you are listening, how dare you advertise Echo as TVMA, the first ever Disney Plus TVMA, the first ever Marvel Studios, not Marvel, Marvel Studios TVMA, gore, darkness, violence, and we got about 5 seconds of violence. Screw you, Marvel. What the heck was that? Are you serious? What kind of? That's not even TV. You could take out those 5 seconds and it would be PG-13.
It'll be TV-14,
TV 14,
just
whatever.
like Moon
TV
Knight is.
14. That's. I just wanted more. I wanted more. I wanted more. I'm
I
pretty
think
ashamed. Granted, it only had 5 episodes. Only had five
still
episodes. Daredevil, Punisher, all those episodes, they had like 20 episodes.
less, way less.
let me, hold on. Let me see this
I
real
think it
quick.
had like 8 to 10
13.
episodes.
There was
There you go. So
13 in season 1, 13. Okay, 13 episodes. Still, that's more than double the amount that
even
Echo
bro,
had.
I think on the first episode alone of Daredevil had way more gory than the whole 5 episodes of.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So screw you, Marvel. That's number one. Uh, do you have any thoughts on that TVMA stuff before I go on my second rant?
I mean, I kind of did mention a little bit. It's not what we expected. I know that they advertised it like this is like the most we seen. Yes, of course, because you don't show nothing on their stuff. Um, so of course this is the most of you have shown us. But yeah, I was not that impressed with the TVMA decision. They could have literally just gone TV-14, just like for Moon Knight,
They
and just
picked
call it a day.
TVMA just because they knew people did not care about Echo as much, and then when we saw TVMA, that more people would be
I was more
intrigued.
When they said TVMA,
like
it's like
me.
this is gonna be crazy,
Yeah.
but it
So
wasn't.
that was pretty crazy. Rant number 2. This is I don't know. I don't know if this is more important than rant number 1. How are you going to have a trailer show more footage of Daredevil than the actual show? What the actual?
Oh, okay. So okay. That was your rant. Okay.
I'm keeping it low key this time. I don't want to go too much on a tangent.
Just go, bro. Just do it.
I'm just upset.
Just do
I'm not
it.
upset. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
That's even worse. Okay, those were good rants. Even though the second rant is just probably like a you thing because he was just there for a cameo. But he was there for a good
But you
minute. Like
showed more
that whole.
footage in the trailer than the show.
What do you? I don't think they did. Because I think the
They
only
did. I saw 2 scenes and only one of them showed up.
what scenes did you see?
I don't remember. But I
It's
remember I
probably
saw 2 scenes. I remember because I looked it up afterwards because I was really upset and it said that they cut one.
okay. Okay, then I can understand now. But they have done that a lot before. They say they put something on a trailer, they don't put it on the final cut. It is what it is. I get it. You're mad. Let it go. Sorry, bro.
I am mad. I'm
Okay.
upset. What
Okay.
other negatives you have?
I mostly have one.
This one is a big one. This is a big negative because
Yeah,
I
and
have the same negative, and I don't think this is as minor as the other 2.
no. I think this is a big one. I think people. I don't know. I haven't been on social media. We both haven't been on social media that much lately. But okay. Ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Why in the actual F did they have to give Maya Lopez superpowers? Why? What did that serve in the whole story? Nothing. Because she only used them twice in the whole show. The first one is to like save her leg from the train, and the other one is to freaking give powers to her grandma and her friend on the final battle with Kingpin and his thugs. I don't understand why they would do this. I feel like it ruined the show for me because one, the show was promised as a street level show, which we got until she got powers. Why would she get powers? I don't understand. Well, I don't know who thought about that. Me personally have not read comic book story of her getting powers. I never thought that she would ever get powers. I looked it up later. It's like I look because Maya Lopez on the MCU has powers. Like
You looked it up?
I was that mad. Like, and then there's a section that's like superpowers. So I'm like, oh come on. And then one of them was whatever she got of this freaking show. Like I'm like,
So she does
don't
have
do it
powers in the comics.
in the comics, but like, but why? Like, I feel
You
like
don't
it
have to
ruined.
keep it. Why did you keep the
Like,
comics?
it didn't have to do it. And plus, I don't understand why does the last battle always suck? Always suck. The last battle with almost every TV show of Disney Plus sucks. I don't understand. It's really short. It goes, okay, all my ancestors are gonna come to me and gonna give me powers. And then she goes, eh. And then all the people start flying, and then her grandma goes, eh, to start flying. I'm like, what the heck, grandma? Since when you got powers? And then the other girl goes, eh, and goes, oh my god, I got powers too. I'm like, why?
Why?
Why
Why?
did
Why?
they
Why?
have
Why?
to?
Why?
I don't understand the writing process. They thought, okay, let's give her powers. Fired. I would have fired that person. Like automatically. As soon as I said powers, get out. Get out. I don't you disgust me. Get out of here. I didn't care for it. I actually disliked that part. I felt it dropped points for me just to the fact that she got powers on the show.
Yeah, it was the worst thing to come out of this Echo show. I was like, okay, this is kind of good. And then and then as soon as she did the thing to save her leg, I texted you. I was like, please tell me she doesn't have powers. And you're like, just wait. I was like, why? And then we saw it a couple other times, and I was like, it's past my bedtime. So then, this is why I'm saying it was positive and negative, because her powers related to her ancestry. And we talked about the positives, how I said it was cool how they tied everything in. But I wish they didn't tie this part in, because
Out
it
of
was
everything they
just
could have
weird.
tied in.
Because, like you said, they advertised this at ground level. And when we saw Echo, and we were like, not that excited. We were like, eh. But then we saw the trailer, we're like, damn, that's cool. And that was like outside of Kingpin and Daredevil. We're just like, bro, she looks badass. She's basically another Daredevil. Point is, Echo. I don't remember what I was saying. So the point is, Echo just needed that one fix, and it could have gone from a 6.5 to me to like a 7.5. Maybe an 8. Nah, maybe not an 8. Probably a 7.5. It could have gone up a whole point. I think that's a lot. 7.5 is almost great to me.
Yeah.
Because I consider an 8 great. So I think it really could have done a lot if they didn't do that. Like I was saying, Daredevil does not have powers. It's just like heightened senses that he got trained from some weird ninja guy.
Yeah.
You didn't have to add powers. She was already dope. Like, she was really dope. She was a badass fighter. And I don't know if you had already mentioned it, but Kingpin was like, you're the only one who could stand up to Daredevil.
Yep.
So now that she got powers, is she stronger than Daredevil?
Probably. She's probably stronger than other people. She has super strength now. So
honestly, that's all I gotta say about Echo. You have anything else to say about Echo?
It was a good show. Just give it a try. Maybe you like it. Maybe you like it. Maybe you don't. But give it a try. Watch it. It's only 5 episodes. I think the longest episode is like 54 minutes, and that's with credits included. There's only one post-credit scene, which we haven't talked about yet. On the very, very last episode, it's basically listening to the news of like the other campaigns to run for mayor for New York. And basically, they're saying whoever's running right now sucks, and they need someone tough, strong, fighter. And he was listening, and he felt inspired. Like, okay, they're basically talking about me. I'm a runner. So maybe next time we do see
about me.
Yeah. So next time we do see Kingpin, he may be on running for mayor, or he could be mayor. I think eventually he does become mayor on comics or TV shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
quick question before we go and do our outro. Does Kingpin own Avengers Tower?
At this point, give it to him for free. Because it's been since 2016 that was sold to someone. We still don't know who. So
9 years ago in Marvel timeline. Actually, it might be 9.
Yeah, what year? They're 2025.
They're in
2025
right now.
Yeah.
Potentially 26. So I think they were in December 25 for Hawkeye.
2026?
They were in December 25 for Hawkeye.
No, 24.
Oh, okay. So then 25.
Yeah.
All right, give it to him for free. I guess there you go. Yeah. That's the quote of the day. So you can find me at Danny42 with 3 N's to his taken on Instagram. Let me know you're not weird. I already almost got hacked on Twitter, so that was interesting. That was a weird couple days. Anyways, Messi, where do they find you?
Yeah, they can find me at Messi._ No, wait. Messi._ I forgot my tag. I don't know. Just look me up. My picture is there. And And you don't follow us, don't follow us. Follow us on Qualified Heroes because that's where we always drop all the news, content, and all the stuff. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, also Spotify, TikTok again, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts, where you can listen to the whole episodes. So share, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the 5 episode formula. Do you think it was good, or do you think it was worth the 6? What do you think about the show? Maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. And all these news that we talked about, maybe there's something that we left out that we didn't talk about. What are you most excited about of all the news that we talked about? And
Unqualified
Bow, bow, bow,
Heroes!
bow.